All right, Scorpio, so this is your story. I've been sitting with these cards and with the energies and the story for a little bit. And it's funny about this reading is that a lot of the cards, because I don't do reversals, I don't do cards upside down. I do them all upright, but the message came through today very strongly about certain cards almost meaning the opposite of what they do mean when they are upright. So here we go. So first we start with the first card, the Judge. Here we go. The Judge here. So this reading is very much about you have come to a point where and this feels to me like it's you have been the judge of something. You've been very harsh. It feels like to yourself, about yourself. For a certain amount of time, it's not definite. I don't have any indicators here. The message is just for right now. You have been a harsh judge of character about yourself. And you're now in a transition from that. You've reached the threshold where it is no longer serving you. It's something that you now need to look at about yourself and acknowledge and perhaps change. So maybe you talk to yourself too harshly, or you have too high expectations of yourself. And this is also showing in your exterior world. For example, we have here the Father card and the Mountain card, and you can see how there's just a person here in the mountains, just one person. Let's say it's a man. Because of the Father card, let's just keep it in the masculine energy so far here. So for some of you, this might have come from a father figure in your childhood that perhaps was too harsh with you, and that's why you became that way, or you had to become a really critical person in some way because of a father figure or an authority figure in your youth. That presented itself as a huge challenge, but as you can see in this card, this nature of yours has been very lonely for you. It's actually not. It's actually not been beneficial for you in terms of connecting with other people. So if you've had a lot of arguments with your father, being this way has not been beneficial for you at all. It hasn't been able to connect. It's only been just a challenge and a repeating challenge. And if you look deep within that challenge, you find yourself very alone, and it's no longer better. It's no longer meant to be a part of your life. You're meant to look at this pattern and decide what you want to do about it. If it doesn't benefit you anymore, it needs to change. And so what I meant by that, the cards in upright inversal, is this first card is Pig Spirit that says use your mind wisely. When I drew this card and when I looked at this card for the first time, it made me feel that it's saying the opposite of what it's written here. It's saying to me that you haven't been using your mind wisely. It very much feels like there's been this loop. It's been this loop of judgment with yourself and with other people. This challenge within yourself, and it's just been going on repeat. And you haven't been using your mind properly to be able to decipher how to get out of this loop, is what it's saying to me. And then we have here embrace the in-between. And these two are beautiful because look at all this pink. The pink pig and the pink flamingo. And pink, a color that for me means love. It's so you are in this, and again the flamingo card came right above the threshold card, right there. It's no longer beneficial. You're in the in-between time now. You are in this in-between time now where this is the old and this is the new. Well, here's the between. The new, we don't know yet. We don't know yet what the new is. There's no indication here to tell you what the new is besides the very last cards. But here is the old, and this is about to end. There's no longer a place in your life, and here you are in the in-between of this massacre. I don't know why I just said massacre, but that's what it feels like to me. And again, this card came out, and usually I have a certain interpretation of it, but what it felt to me again as I meditated on it, it gave me the opposite impression of what I usually have gotten from this card, which usually it's this beautiful, find yourself, follow your life to the beat of your own drum kind of thing. And here, to me, this is saying in this combination of cards that you have been beating this drum and beating this drum and beating this drum, trying to find a way to get out of this rut, and you haven't been finding your rhythm. You've just been beating around the bush, beating the drum, all sorts of ways, non-stop, and it's just making noise. It's not giving you the answers you're seeking. Here, I wanted to pull these cards. So these two cards came out right one on top of the other, and so here we have, after the in-between card came the seahorse spirit. Seahorse spirit, watch and wait. Watch and wait. It's almost like your guides or your intuition is telling you, stop. Stop doing what you've been doing. Come to a complete standstill and watch what can happen. And then the next two cards were the corn and the beauty way. And so what this is saying to me in this combination is, so the corn here, you can do so many things with corn. And it's a symbol, the corn is a symbol of, in this combination is just, it's almost like here, with these that aren't peeled, and then this one is peeled, you don't know until you peel it what the beauty of, look at that, it's kind of, if you were sitting here with me, you'd see how beautiful this yellow is and this green is, and how they're almost like a secret to each other. They can't tell unless you look at them in the face, in person, right here. So do this to you with yourself. How much beauty there is. And it's not like there's anything wrong with the green, because the green is also beautiful, but once you peel it, that yellow is so much more vibrant. It stands out so much more than the green does in this card. So there's a part of you that's been stuck in this green place, and now it's asking you, stop and watch. Once you peel that corn, you will find this beautiful part of you, this beauty inside of you. There it is. That is still to be discovered by you. And with this watch and wait also, this combination over here, watch and wait, magic is coming. Believe in magic. The answers will come if you could just stop and control your mind. You will see magic happen. And so then I pulled three cards of this is my little selenite stone. Clarifiers, because I wanted to see, because none of these cards actually told me where was it just stopped at the magic card. Where is this going? What happens when show me what happens when the magic comes. And the first card I came out with the Two of Crystals, and the Two of Crystals is the Two of Wands in traditional tarot. But in this, when this came out again, they were speaking so strongly to me about the Two of Cups, which in this deck is the Two of Shells. But so to me it has this double meaning, two of The Two of Wands, it says here, balance and adaptability. So find that balance within your mind, that pattern you have, that judgmental pattern you have. Find the balance between when to think, when to talk, what to think. So positive and negative. Balance your positive and negative thoughts. Adapt them to each situation. And the balance that you will have once you do that is this within yourself. You will have a balance between your King of Shells and your Queen of Feathers, which is the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords in traditional tarot. So to me, it's saying once you watch and wait, you will see the magic. And the magic with me, once you balance out your mind, your pig spirit over here, once you can control your mind from these judgmental and this struggle with whatever father or authority energy is within you or around you, you will find yourself to be a very loving person, full of integrity when it comes to your emotions, as well as someone who can see the truth in a situation, and someone who can bring a lot of clarity to what's going on, to yourself, to your life. Which to me is a beautiful message, and I absolutely am excited that this is going on. So that's the message. I hope it helped, and I will see you next time.